Discover the story of Jawaharlal Nehru, the man who shaped modern India. From the halls of power to the heart of the freedom struggle, his journey is a testament to a life dedicated to a nation's birth and its future. This is the tale of India's first Prime Minister, a visionary, a freedom fighter, and an architect of a new era. Born into a wealthy family in Allahabad, the young Jawaharlal Nehru received a privileged education, first at home and later at the prestigious Harrow School and Trinity College, Cambridge, in England. Immersed in Western thought and liberal ideas, he was trained as a barrister. However, his return to India marked a profound turning point. The stark reality of British colonial rule and the burgeoning nationalist movement ignited a fire within him. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of non-violent resistance, Nehru shed his aristocratic lifestyle and dedicated himself completely to the cause of Indian independence. This was not just a political choice, it was a deep personal and ideological awakening, setting him on a path that would change the course of history. Nehru quickly emerged as a prominent leader in the Indian National Congress. His charisma and powerful oratory skills mobilized millions. Dynamic comic-style visuals would show him standing before vast crowds, his voice echoing a call for freedom. We see him at the forefront of the non-cooperation movement of the 1920s and the civil disobedience movement of the 1930s, defiantly challenging the might of the British Empire. This path came at a great personal cost. He faced numerous arrests and spent nearly a decade of his life in prison. But even behind bars, his spirit remained unbroken. It was during one of his long imprisonments in Ahmednagar Fort that he penned The Discovery of India, a profound exploration of India's rich history and cultural identity, which became a foundational text for the new nation. The struggle reached its zenith in the mid-1940s. As the British Empire waned after World War II, the dream of a free India became an imminent reality. On the stroke of midnight, as August 14th gave way to August 15th, 1947, a historic moment unfolded. The tricolour, India's new flag, was hoisted, symbolizing the end of nearly 200 years of British rule. At that very moment, Nehru stood before the Constituent Assembly to deliver one of the most powerful speeches of the 20th century. His words, "Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge," resonated across the newly independent nation, capturing the hope, joy, and immense responsibility of that historic dawn. As India's first Prime Minister, Nehru faced a monumental task. The joy of freedom was marred by the horror of partition, which created a massive refugee crisis. He also had to navigate the complex process of integrating over 500 princely states into the Indian Union. But his vision was fixed on the future. He became the chief architect of modern India, championing a model of a mixed economy. Through the ambitious five-year plans, he laid the foundation for the nation's industrial and agricultural growth. Iconic visuals from this era show the construction of massive dams like Bhakra Nangal, the establishment of steel plants, and the creation of premier scientific institutions like the Indian Institutes of Technology, IITs, all symbols of his commitment to science, reason, and progress. On the world stage, Nehru was a towering figure of the post-colonial era. He championed the cause of newly independent nations and was a key founder of the non-aligned movement, charting a third way for countries that wished to remain independent of the Cold War's superpower blocs. His legacy is complex and debated, but his contribution is undeniable. He was a builder of institutions, a staunch defender of democracy, and a champion of a secular, pluralistic India. In a final, thoughtful portrait, we remember Jawaharlal Nehru, not just as a statesman, but as the principal visionary who laid the groundwork for the world's largest democracy, a legacy that continues to shape the destiny of over 1 billion people.